Hey everybody, Phil Stifle here, all about the birds. Hang in there for 1 second for me, just getting this shared out all across social media. We're live right now, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Going to break down the first half of the action here. The Eagles Steelers, it's 17-14 at the half. Just give me 2 more seconds here, try to get this shared out to a couple more sites. Drop in your comments section here, any comments or thoughts from the first half of the game. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'll get to answer as many questions and thoughts that you have. Hang on 1 more second, one more share I'll do here, and then we will be set to go. Well, that's good enough now. So, everybody, again, welcome to our halftime show. I'll try to only hold you up for 5-7 minutes here. Eagles, Steelers. Eagles are down 17-14 at the half. Some quick stats. Carson Wentz, 9 of 16, 124 yards, 81.3 rating. Miles Sanders, 7 carries for 77 yards, the 2 touchdowns. Obviously, the big 74-yard touchdown. Ben Roethlisberger, 15 of 18, 123 yards. We've held them to about 47 yards rushing so far for Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool's leading the receivers for Pittsburgh with 3 for 54. And Travis Fulgham, he's building on that success from last game. He's the leading receiver for the Eagles, 5 catches, 67 yards. So, what's up, Johnny? Hopefully everybody shares this. Spreads the word of this halftime show. So what have we seen so far in this first half of the Eagles game? We've seen that the defense, the front four, getting plenty of pressure on Ben Roethlisberger. But the difference between the Eagles and the Steelers, their coaching staff, Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers offense are running quick three-step drops, quick snaps, quick plays, quick passes, helping the defensive front of the Eagles not get the sacks on Ben Roethlisberger. On the flip side, Carson Wentz, the front seven of the Steelers is really stout. They're getting a lot of pressure on Carson because Doug Peterson keeps running these 7-step drops, these long plays that take time to develop. So Carson and Doug, they need to really make sure in the second half they make some adjustments. They definitely, we got somebody checking in that they agree with me on that. They definitely got to make the adjustments to have quick plays. You could do a 3-step drop, shotguns, rollouts, things like that that'll eliminate the pressure that's, it's in Carson's face. And you noticed it. I noticed it. I wrote it down on the first drive. You could tell Carson's feet were so jittery. He was bouncing around nonstop because he had no confidence that his line would hold up. And honestly, his line hasn't done an awful job. He's gotten hit pretty hard a few times, but for the most part, they're not doing a bad job. So that's that. Travis Fulgham, he's the star, not Miles Sanders, in my opinion, of the first half. He's showing that he's got a rapport with Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is looking his way. 6 targets already in the first half. Jonathan Hightower, too, 4 targets. He only has the 1 catch. But Carson is showing some confidence, is building with the wide receivers. Really important to see that. He's getting open. He's making the plays. He's not dropping the ball. Jonathan Hightower, end of the first half there, I really think he should have caught that touchdown pass in the end zone. It's a tough play, but I really wanted to see him come up with that. It would have been really big for the confidence level that Carson Wentz has moving forward. Obviously, he made a play to take a Whiteside at the end there. The clock ran out, unfortunately. Another thing I want to touch on is Darius Slay. He is not having his best game. Not at all. I'm not preaching. I'm just saying what I see. That's all it is. That's all it is, the way I see it. Darius Slay is not having his best game. 2 passive interference calls already in the first half against him. One of them, I'm not really going to blame him. It should not have been played or called. The ref should have gotten together, talked about that, picked it up because that ball was not catchable. But that set up one of the first touchdown for the Steelers there. The second one, it was a good call, but it is what it is. Chase Claypool, his big touchdown that he had. Again, Mills out there, as a cornerback too right now. We saw this last year, the year before, even in the Super Bowl run, he gets burned all the time. He got turned around. He was wide open. Then Epps missed a big tackle. I'm not sure what you're saying yep to, Travis, but yeah, I agree with you on all it. Selena, I don't know what you're trying to say. They're all coming up blank there. You get your comments in. I'll put them up on the screen. Epps Smith, a big missed tackle. Jalen Mills obviously cannot cover straight up one-on-one. He gets burned all the time. He's not a great safety either, but at least in safety, he's got that little zone kind of, he can read the play and then react. but as a cornerback, it's just not working. Not at all. We really need somebody else to step up in that cornerback spot there. Again, Jim Schwartz. Let's see. We got on Eagles wings. Let's go Eagles. Never give up. I'm not giving up. I think the Eagles still pull this game out. I said 21-20 before the game started. I could still see that being the final score. I thought it was going to be a low-scoring game. Kind of switched around there. Some offense was starting to fly around, but I think the defense is settling. Jim Schwartz, no game plan, no press on the wide receivers. The sticks D again. We've been over this on our weekly preview shows over and over again. Jim Schwartz's defensive scheme is just not working out. Something has to be done. Someone has to get in his ear and tell him he can mix it up. He doesn't have to run the same defense. And I know our front four is really stacked. The rotation is great. We're getting pressure on Roethlisberger, even with the quick plays and the quick drops and quick passes. But if you just played a little different of a system with your cornerbacks, maybe we'd have a few more sacks. So they're my notes. They're my comments so far. Big game. Let's see. Keep on pushing. Eagles all the way. That's right. Keep this up. Yeah, I really think we're in a good spot to win this game. Yes, the Steelers are winning. Yes, the Steelers had a couple touchdowns, but I really, really see the Eagles hanging really well right now. And I think they're in a really good spot to come out and win this game in the second half. Zach Ertz needs to step up. Big play on third down earlier in the game where he tripped coming out of his break, and he just still does not look right, 100% engaged. Really need him to step it up. We need to protect Carson Wentz. We need to get Nathan Geary out of there, which I just had to throw that out there because I got to trash Nathan Geary every time I'm live on the networks here. But yeah, let's go Eagles. Oh, speaking of let's go Eagles, who heard the EAGLES chant from the crowd? It was great to hear. We're in Pittsburgh. There's only 5,000 approximately fans, and there's still Eagles fans making noise. Love that. That is great. It's good to see. Let's go. Let's push forward here in the second half. Let's win this game. Clean up some things on defense. Alex Singleton, great plays in the run game. Really like seeing him out there. We need to get Geary out more, Singleton in more, Epps out more. Put the rookie Kayvon Wallace out there more. Slay needs to tighten up his game. Keep pressuring. We got this. Sanders, 2 touchdowns already in the game. That's great. I'm glad to see they gave him the ball on the goal line, not Boston Scott or the 4-minute man, Corey Clement. So let's keep pushing forward. Lots of positives, George. That's right. There are a lot of positives. The Steelers are a 3-0 team. Yes, they played weak opponents, but you still can't. They're still 3-0. We played weak opponents, and we're 1-2-1 so far. So push forward, keep the positivity. Let's get the Wentz seems to be getting a little bit of a rhythm. Let's protect. Let's just change up the play calling a little bit on offense and defense. Let's push forward. This team does not scare me, the Steelers. They have not done enough to scare me in this game or this year. So let's push forward. Let's go. Let's tighten things up. Eagles, let's finish this one off. Let's get a win. We will be live right here. All the networks, All About the Birds, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Heat Ratio, Last Out Media. We're going to be live on all of them as soon as the clock hits 0. Johnny Ulek and myself. Hopefully Jeff Warner, we activated him from the PUP list, so he might be available for a few minutes of the post-game show. Hope he's doing well. Stay tuned. We'll be right back here live after the game, breaking it all down. Y'all have a good day. Go Birds. Let's get this victory and close this one out.